combination, constant pressure with his strikes, ground and pound. Fun guy to watch.
He's one of the guys they talked about on the show, Kenny, is a guy who wants to fight because he loves to fight. He's a very intelligent young man, degree in mathematics, and as you get to know these guys better during the Ultimate Fighter, you kind of feel like they are true veterans of the UFC because you get inside their lives so early, and you could hear and see the passion of trying for this level of competition.
Yeah, and you see it when he fights. He is a very smart fighter. He's one of those guys who balances aggression with intelligence extremely well.
Which is exactly what he will look to do against cel0la, who he said does have good stand-up and did not get to show his potential on the show. The hammer, troe00ng. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight matchup. cel0la from Team Jones. He's 27, 3 years younger than the Swede, troe00ng. And troe00ng will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Once again, with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer and a kickboxer, holding a professional record, 4 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds, 83.5 kilos. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Adam El Natural cel0la. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, 83.9 kilos. Fighting out of Umeå, Sweden, for the hammer, troe00ng. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mark Goddard.
Mark Goddard, our referee. Carly Baker here tonight as we continue the battles.
You ready? Let's do this.
As we have troe00ng and cel0la. And here we go. Black trunks for troe00ng, blue trunks for Adam cel0la. They lived together in Las Vegas for weeks. Now they travel halfway around the world to fight in Sweden.
cel0la really strings together some beautiful punch combinations. There's a nice combination with a kick at the end of it. Very fast striker.
Confident in his movement and ability to strike as well. cel0la, when asked about his opponent, troe00ng, he said, what a great guy, all-around good person. But when it comes to a fight, he knows he is a bad dude, very determined to claim victory here this evening. Considers this the toughest fight of his young career. troe00ng able to take it to the ground.
And there's that takedown off of his strikes. Thor, an excellent mixed martial artist, really combines those two extremely well. And there's another takedown from the clinch. He loves attacking from that position, getting his takedowns from there.
Likes to move forward, as Kenny mentioned, likes to utilize the clinch to get his man down and put him on his back. He has 5 career victories by submission. With Lloyd Irvin and Eric Del Fiero and the great team at Alliance MMA amongst his training and preparation for this fight, as we mentioned. Posturing up.
There's that pressure, Mike, that I was talking about. He doesn't try to pass the guard, he tries to smash the guard. It's punches. If they defend that, he goes to pass. Here he is in half guard.
Okay, Scott, we have guys like Philip DeFries and Ross Pearson who also trained in San Diego, so they come together as a team here. Of course, Gustafsson, part of that as well, unable to perform later tonight.
Yeah, a lot of the Europeans are going to Alliance MMA. Yeah. Smart choice, and here's
trying to get
almost in the
mount. Got close, cel0la able to spin his hips.
cel0la is very crafty on the ground, and now look at Thor trying to lock in that one-arm guillotine here, trying to turn into a completed pass here, but cel0la being very stingy with his guard, trying to prevent that guard pass. He does, but he gives his back. Now Thor with one hook in here.
And Thor able to jump right on it, Kenny.
Yeah, he's just non-stop, very calculated fighter. Very composed, and here he is. He has that one hook in. He's going to try to slip another hook in there. Really putting a lot of pressure on cel0la here.
Not good for Adam cel0la.
He's keeping good positioning here. Thor has to be careful with crossing his legs. cel0la's in trouble here.
Great position here for the Swede. Trying to work the ground and pound. Looking to finish it. It's all over! Thor trying by submission. Rear naked choke victory.
Very, very precise ground game from Thor. Very calculated. He set up his groundwork with his strikes. He got cel0la to move in the position and the way that he wanted. And it was all leading to that back mount. He stretched him out. Slipped that arm, that forearm underneath the neck of Adam cel0la. Locked up the submission win.
Kenny, cel0la showed his back and Troe00ng jumped all over it and then broke him down and got the quick finish.
Yeah, and you know, it just wasn't his positioning. It just wasn't his jiu-jitsu, Mike. He's pressuring with punches. If he doesn't get his punches the way that he wants, he advances his position, and that's exactly what he does. cel0la did a good job of defending, but Thor was too much. Here he is from that side control position. He threatened with a one-arm guillotine, then he transitioned to the back as cel0la got to his knees to try to escape. And again, here's that aggressive jiu-jitsu game. Has both hooks in here. And cel0la tried to move out of this position here. And that allowed Thor to stretch him out. A lot of pressure on the back of Adam cel0la. And there's Thor sliding in that forearm underneath the neck and getting the rear naked choke.
Somewhere head coach cel0la has a smile on his face. As Thor troe00ng wins by submission, here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Thor the Hammer troe00ng.
Congratulations. You know, you mixed up your strikes extremely well. You immediately went for that takedown. You got a lot of takedowns from the clinch. Was that a part of the game plan, taking this fight to the ground?
Yeah, part of the game plan was to take it to the ground. It was kind of like mixing it up. That was the plan, and see what happened. And I got a takedown and went for it.
You know, you were setting up your ground game with a lot of strikes. Eventually, you got that rear naked choke. Talk us through it there.
I mean, I saw he was turning to the back, and I started to try to make him show his head. So I was trying to more like, how do you say, kind of like.
You stretched him out there. You know, it looks like you were threatening with the one-arm guillotine. He turned his back, and from there, it was all you.
Yeah. For all the time, I searched for the lock. I was only going for that. I always wanted to have his head up for the strikes.
Thor, congratulations. You got the win here in Sweden.
Thank you very much.
Awesome job.
Thanks to the crowd, the best crowd in the world. Here in Sweden. It's just only here. It's only here.
Well done.
If indeed he is the best middleweight in Sweden, he has solidified that status here tonight. Looked tremendous. Very confident and working the game to where he wanted it and finishing the fight very quickly. Just 3 minutes and 11 seconds for the Hammer.